a double elimination tournament, so the loser goes home. But it's been pretty hard fought.
When you look at the bracket, this is quite the pairing of runners. Honestly, I would not have picked them to be at this stage if I was picking the bracket.
Yeah, I think Elminster I would have expected, because I don't know, there's something about his style of play that is very interesting to me. Sometimes he likes to mix it up every now and then. I feel like CFB, he's a little more straightforward, but yeah, we'll see what they decide to do today, what decisions they make. We see CFB a little slip up, the criteria fall down the shaft, but yeah, these guys are about even, and we're gonna see if that's gonna be a reserve tank.
Yeah, I mean, CFB has toppled. Oh, I had a list of it. Let me pull that up. Hold on.
He has toppled many good runners.
Zost. I don't have my sheet up, but Zost.
Fuzda,
yeah. Dread. Stravaris.
A lot of good names. A lot of good competitors.
Elminster sent Wild to the losers bracket, who eventually lost to Zost. I mean, crazy.
So both players getting themselves an X-ray scope for the first item. Now picking up the morph ball, they're like having no trouble at all getting the ceiling morph ball. See some players slip up there, lose a little bit of time, but these guys are neck and neck, and yeah, getting some missiles. Missiles are good. I think they want to see super missiles or power bombs here, but if they get missiles again, they get some power bombs. All right, so this opens up maybe a little bit of a possibility of CFB going to the left, taking the early Brinstar route. Well, they already are in Brinstar, but the early pink Brinstar, I should say.
CFB playing with that gamer. Looks like Elminster is going to the power bomb area into, I guess, towards Rolling Hills. And CFB doing the same thing. I think that's a good play.
Yeah. Well, some players. Okay, yeah. If we see Elminster turn back, some players just want to get that minor item. It is good. It is super missile. We see CFB.
CFB loves to go this way.
Yes. I actually like this route, because if you want to do the gauntlet area, this affords you, like, you know, you can grab a lot of minor items. You can get extra power bombs, maybe some extra E-tanks.
Another super pack for Elminster. Nice.
Yeah, so right away, we're seeing a little bit of an advantage here with Elminster finding some extra supers. Super missiles are good. They're probably the most valuable minor item besides maybe power bombs, I would say.
How comparable do you think these guys are in terms of skill?
I would say CFB has a little bit of an edge skill-wise, but Elminster not too far behind. I don't know. The skill gap is not large at all. It's very minute.
Would you think that CFB maybe has a slightly thicker skin than Elminster?
Perhaps. All right, CFB getting the gate glitch, opening the wave gate there. We see vanilla bomb location. CFB picking up a reserve tank. That's unprecedented. I wouldn't ever think that he would pick that up with an energy tank in tow. So, yeah, I guess he just wants it. Yeah, you never know with the early game here. So we see a very nice bomb Chorizo kill. You never know with the early game what you're going to get with these major items, so I guess taking that reserve tank's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see CFB skipping too many reserves or health items until he has 2 E-tanks, at least 2 E-tanks, then he'll start skipping stuff. But that kind of gives him wiggle room to skip energy tanks and not really worry about it.
Okay, so Elminster going down the Terminator. Yeah, I would say it's unwise. As we see a nice ice beam there. I would say it's very unwise to go to the gauntlet area with only 5 power bombs and no energy tanks. We're seeing some pretty good items here in the beginning for both players. CFB is going to be going back up to criteria, so he's going to be finding those the ice beam and the bombs.
Will CFB make an early play on Rick's ship, or maybe go to the gauntlet? Or will he just pop up in the Terminator and come back down?
Yeah, I think that depends. Like, if these guys find, so it's going to depend on what this item is right here. If they find the grapple beam or the speed booster, maybe even space jump, the CFB could go to gauntlet too. So
this has been Super Missile City right now.
We see a reserve tank, and Elminster's not going to take it.
I bet CFB will take it because then he'll be done on health pickups. No? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe not.
He has proved you wrong. He's going to skip it. 2 energy tanks and reserve tank, not too bad. But yeah, I think if he stops at the ship, makes a save, that reserve tank's going to fill up, and then he might check the gauntlet. So
25 super missiles already. That's crazy.
Yeah, these guys are stocked up on super missiles. The more supers you want to have at least like 30 super missiles, and the relief fight is pretty much an afterthought. You don't have to worry about it. Too early to say if this is going to be a chargerless seed, but these boys can definitely do chargerless with the amount of supers they already have. So, yeah. As we see Elminster picking up some extra missiles.
They may already be thinking about chargeless.
Exactly. I mean,
with this much ammo.
At this stage of the tournament, like Elminster's done most of his games in the randomizer have been chargeless, I want to say. So, yeah, they might already be thinking about it. That's a good point. Again, CFB, having gone through Pink Brinstar early, has already explored all of that. Elminster now doing his run through of that area right now. I like a little hesitation there from CFB, just making
sure it's not a reserve tank.
Yeah, just checking it. Yeah, you do have to do so when you have the bombs item, you do have to do this boss fight, this mini boss fight. Excuse me, the bombs reason. But with the super missiles, it's no problem at all.
No real progression items so far. I mean, ice is good, but that's it. That's all I gotten.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to go over to the wreck ship. Like, I mean, both these players are capable of doing CWJ or like horizontal bomb jump.
CFB's not see a gauntlet check.
Yeah, CFB. I think he's just gonna drop. Yeah, he's just gonna drop the power bomb first, blow the blocks out, and then he's gonna stop at the ship, refill his power bombs, and then he's gonna check.
It's a good play, and if there's nothing of value, he'll just reset and go right back.
All right, so we have a question here, Mishrak. Hopefully you have an answer.
Okay.
What kind of things are randomized in a Super Metroid randomizer?
All the major items. And all the major items are randomized at the major item locations, and all the minor items are randomized at the minor locations.
Yeah,
I think there's a few changes, but...
Yeah, what we mean by major items are beams, any of the boots, anything that's in the menu, as we see CFB getting caught by that yapping maw. And so watch his health. Yeah, anything that you see in the menu, and then we have the energy tanks and the reserve tanks. All right, so CFB saw an energy tank. Not gonna grab that in the gauntlet.
I feel like there's at least one item that was moved to a major spot.
Yeah,
That isn't normally a major spot.
Yeah, so just to give a little more balance, the high jump E-tank was made into a minor item, and that was moved over to the wreck ship supers. And, excuse me, right side wreck ship supers.
There's also been a few, I guess, cosmetic changes, like a couple blocks have been removed to make it certain scenarios possible. I think the really big one of note is the one in Cathedral, where the left side blocks have been moved out, so you could actually wall jump up without bombs.
Yeah, just a few things here and there to make it a little bit, a little bit easier for the.
Really nice moat bomb jumps from CFB. Now we'll see how Elminster fares here.
Yeah, while we're talking about like the item randomizer changes and what it is about, both of these players have gone to the early wreck ship.
Ooh,
oh man,
Elminster almost got the CWJ. So close.
That's gonna cost him some time falling into the water. Yeah, he's trying to set it. He doesn't want to enter the left room. He's just trying to set up the CWJ.
Very nice recovery.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't comfortable doing the bomb jumps, but that was a really good recovery.
Yeah, I think both players just did the CWJ. They didn't even do the horizontal bomb jump. There's two different ways of getting across the water area there, if you don't have the grapple beam. All right, so this is actually a really scary boss when you don't have any suits. But CFB, he gets himself a mid pattern. We're gonna see Elminster take a little detour. He's gonna check this minor item over to the left. He gets some power bombs. I probably would have skipped those because these guys already have the ice beam, so they're not gonna power bomb the Metroids. So
I'm not sure why he picked that extra power bomb.
So
you can see if it was supers, but
a little bit of a questionable decision there. But Elminster, he's in the tournament and I am not. So, we see CFB having a really good Fantoon fight. So good job by him. Now we're going to see Elminster take on Fantoon. Ooh, okay, so that is actually a very good point. With 15 power bombs now, Elminster can actually do crystal flashes. So that is one thing that I overlooked.
Good point. Very good point. I haven't seen a lot of crystal flashes, at least the races I've watched recently. I haven't seen very many.
Okay, so this is bad. Elminster does not have missiles. He wants to use missiles. He doesn't want to use super missiles because that just puts Fantoon into an enraged state, which is very, very hard to avoid taking damage in. But he's getting some missiles here. He has to farm these flames.
Some really clutch drops on those flames.
Yeah, it's very precarious right now, this fight for Elminster. So he's trying to keep himself alive.
Should be good now.
He has not taken any saves throughout the match yet, so he's getting some really unfortunate patterns here. You're getting a slow pattern from Fantoon. CFB trying to farm that bull. He's gonna try to do this bomb jump in the sponge bath.
It's a really difficult bomb jump, if I'm not mistaken.
No, this is it's kind of dumb. Okay, Elminster, real close call on Fantoon.
CFB got it though. Wow, nice job. Elminster will get health bombed here, which actually isn't a bad thing given the ammo count.
No, that's actually excellent. Hopefully, Yeah, we'll see what he wants to do.
Well, CFB did save before this, so he'll just reset if it's garbage. And it's an E-tank.
Garbage.
As far as CFB is concerned, it is.
Yeah, that's so. In that instance, it was not like a progression item. It wasn't space jump. It wasn't a suit of any kind. So just not worth it. As we see Elminster run into that reserve tank over there, and the right side supers is the item we were talking about that was switched around, and that is not something that they want. So I'm just gonna skip that. Yeah, so far this early wreck ship play, not working out for both of these players, and they're not even going to be able to pick up this item over here that I believe CFB is going to be checking. Yeah, so you can check this wreck ship reserve item by going through this area over here, and but they can't pick it up because you need the speed booster in order to grab it. Using the X-ray, it's just an energy tank. That's actually a huge relief.
I'm expecting some kind of progression item here. I mean, they've gotten almost nothing.
We see Elminster also get the bomb jump out of the water. And again, that bomb jump is very tricky. It's not easy to do.
What is a bowling? It's got to be a suit. It's got to be a suit. They really want a suit, I promise you.
Yeah, that would really pay off for them. Yeah, so far only just energy tanks and reserve tanks here in the wreck ship. So these guys are gonna have to make their way down into Norfair, try and find some really good items down there. The nice thing about that is, well, also right next to Norfair is the Kraid's Lair, and there are 2 major items over there as well. So in the boss fight, so they have to go there anyway. Ooh, again, the wreck ship. Turning out to be a dud. What do you think, Mishrak?
So is Peria going to be at its vanilla location? Or maybe it's somewhere like, I don't know. This is crazy.
It could be in Meridia. It could be anywhere. These guys do not know where it is. This is quite the randomizer seat, and the early wreck ship play has not worked out for either of the players. You can sort of imagine, like, when this sort of thing happens, like, you're sort of, the mentality is like, oh my gosh, I just made the wrong decision. And fortunately for both of them, they both went this way. If they diverged in routes, the other player may have been ahead.
Elminster did pick up that missile pack.
Yeah, it looks like he is planning ahead, and
yeah, he doesn't want to be caught off guard by. He doesn't want to be scrambling for ammo if he doesn't get charged.
It is costing him time, but if it ends up, oh gosh, this is bad.
Is he okay?
He is not okay.
He's dead.
Oh my goodness.
He did save in wreck ship, so he should be fine. But...
Yeah. The problem with what Elminster ran into there is he did not get a running jump into that room. You need that running jump to only take 2 hits of damage from the spikes. We see another energy tank. CFB is actually going to pick that up. Elminster is just skipping it. He
already knows what's there.
Does he?
Wait. Oh, you're right. He doesn't know what's there.
He does not know.
You're right. You're right. Oh, baby.
But we know it's there. So fortunately for him, It's just an energy tank, so this is not going to cost him too much time. He's actually going to check this minor item down here in the lake. Again, we just talked about him not being caught off guard. If the game gives these guys a chargeless seed, I mean, charge could be a Shactyl. It could be, you know, in the Meridia Reserve area, a place that these guys might not get to for quite some time. So
it would be way too costly for him to go back and check it and have it not be something. And so we know that was actually a good choice.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It'll be in his mind, but it's only one major, so we'll see what happens. Kago from CFB.
Yeah, CFB a little low on ammo, but we actually see Elminster. Looks like he's going to take a little detour. He's going to go back to the ship, maybe even check Gauntlet. I guess, yeah, anything's on the table right now because he had to skip that wreck ship gravity item location, and now he's looking around because these guys have not found any suits. They haven't found speed booster. Anything would be nice, honestly.
We'll get to see the DLC Kraid. Shoutouts to DLC Kraid.
How are these guys downloading anything to this SNES?
Well, there is a new USB 2 SNES. Or USB 2 SNES.
That's true. Technology has changed.
What is here?
Okay,
Screw attack. Still no progression.
Yeah,
item.
it's not. You know, it's not an amazing item. I mean, excuse me. In the context, it's not an amazing item.
It doesn't. It certainly doesn't help Suitless Meridia at all.
Yeah. It is good for you know, just blowing up enemies, but these guys. CFB might be getting a little desperate here.
So I think CFB grabbed that extra hell tank or extra E tank because he's probably thinking he may have to do a hell run.
That's a good point. Without any suits, you have to go through these rooms in Warfare. We see the grapple beam.
Grapple is nice because that makes the hell runs a lot safer. At least farming anyway.
Yeah, and yeah, sooner or later, something good's gonna come their way. But CFB, where are you going?
Is he going to Meridia already? No. Where's he going?
He's going to the X-ray.
Oh,
I think this is the only reasonable decision here. Since he has the grapple beam right now, he can grapple across to the X-ray scope item. I think might be a good call.
Do you think Elminster will go for it as well, even though he doesn't have grapple?
He's dropping that power bomb.
Yeah, here we go.
So you're gonna see what it looks like when you don't have the grapple beam here. You have to do a series of damage boosts. Elminster wasn't quite able to get the setup. He's gonna have to reset the room. Oh, and taking damage from the spikes. The spikes do a... Ooh. These guys running into the spikes. They don't want to be grabbed by that yapping maw.
Damage from those spikes. Elminster got hit again.
Yeah, this is slowing him down.
It looks like he's just going to move on.
We see an energy tank.
Or not. He's going to go try again. It was just an energy tank.
He has the ammo. Okay.
Oh, Elminster.
He has the ammo to do a crystal flash. This is what CFB got caught. CFB got caught again.
Please, he's got reserves, so he should be fine. But oh no, he doesn't have reserves anymore.
This is very dangerous. And he's dead.
My gosh.
He is dead. When was CFB's last save? I don't know. It might be in the wreck ship.
Yep, it was in the wreck ship. So he's gonna have to go get grapple again.
He is behind right now, but he has the advantage of knowing what was at the X-ray item. But he has to catch up now. Man, these guys are struggling with this X-ray scope room. Holy cow. Guys, Super Metroid Item Randomizer Tournament. This is the losers semifinals. I hope you all are enjoying this. This is intense. This seed is ridiculous. It is not
Elminster
fun
not
at
getting that
all.
D-boost.
These guys are struggling so hard with it. I got a feel for them.
It's just a stinking E-tank. Elminster's gonna be so mad.
But he's gonna have to. I want to believe that he's gonna pick that E-tank up because he only has 2. Like,
yeah, he's just struggling with this waiver D-boost right now. He's not gonna be able to pair this time loss.
I'm shaking my head, but I love it. I hope you guys love it. Again, we are down to the final 4 players in this tournament, so this is an incredibly. I have no words. I have no words for this seed, for this match. Okay,
Nice.
Elminster got himself the damage boost. He's going to be able to check this item now. And hello, there's an energy tank for your troubles. So the time loss here for CFB is he's going to have to fight Crate again. He's not going to check that. He's not going to check that X-ray scope item because he doesn't need it. But he does need that boss fight. You need to defeat all 4 of the bosses to be granted entry into Torian.
He does want to get this E-tank again as well because he knows that there's still no suits, and he's going to have to at least, in order to check ice, he's going to need more health than what he's got.
So these guys are basically tied.
Yeah.
Elminster just a little bit behind, but yeah, CFB taking that death proved to be somewhat costly. I mean, very costly, honestly, because
Absolutely.
he has to do this boss fight again.
It almost completely evaporated his lead.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, if it weren't for all the shenanigans in X-ray, then Elminster would be ahead right now. Neither of these runners have to be feeling comfortable right now as far as their relation to each other.
Yeah. Oh, we see it. Okay. We see it. CFB using the X-ray and wants to pick up that super missile. I believe Elminster will do the same.
Yeah, CFB's got a few less supers than Elminster because he did not check the old Mother Brain spot in criteria.
Yeah. CFB again taking a deviation in the route early on. Going to early Pink Sprint Star. Are we going to see the DLC again?
Maybe.
Well, CFB, last time CFB didn't have any missiles. That's why
yeah,
struggled with it. So this time having some missiles should help them out greatly. CFB nails it. No DLC content here. So these guys, again, it's a really close race. Okay, so this would have been interesting there because, you know, CFB already knew what that item was. He could have skipped it if he wanted to, but Screw Tag is very good. It's very good for Lower Norfair. These guys still don't have any suits, so... and they don't have Charge Beam.
Screw Tech also makes Hell Runs a lot safer.
Yeah. They can just jump through everything. Also, want to tell you all that these guys have scheduled all 3 of their games right after this. So you're going to have the full match today. One of these guys is moving on in the tournament, and the other one is going to get 4th place, sad to say. But again, it's just been a really good tournament, and gotta commend these guys because a lot of these seeds have not been easy. A lot of these matches have been against some really good competitors.
We're looking at a really difficult seed right now as it is. What will Norfair hold for us? There should be one progression item. Should be one. Come on, C. You can do it. I believe. CFB is checking items.
If these guys don't get Varia, I kind of want to believe that they're gonna go to visit Crocomire.
Yeah, you're right. I can see that.
Because the Crocomire area is not heated, and yeah, it's just
CFB will absolutely do that before he'll do Suitless Meridia as well. Another E-Tank.
Another E-Tank. We're gonna see what's at high jump. These boys have been getting burned.
High jump boots is nice.
Jump boost. Again, these guys are gonna have to do a hell run.
Wow.
Losers semifinals. You have to do a hell run. Let's go.
Super Missile City again. It's crazy. Elminster already has 50 super missiles.
Elminster, he is pretty much set. Like any extra ammo is gonna be great. And he's going into Meridia.
Elminster's going to Meridia. Where will CFB go? I don't think CFB is going to go to Meridia, but he might with high jump boots. This could be huge.
I have the biggest smile. This is insane.
This could be absolutely huge if Elminster goes Suitless Meridia and CFB goes to Crocomire.
Holy cow. Okay, so this is a huge gamble for Elminster.
Nice jump.
Okay, he's got to use some missiles here. Yeah. Oh, he does it. Yeah, that would have been great. I think he just need maybe another missile. I can't remember the damage values, but it was a really good attempt there to freeze the fish and try to land on it.
Where's he going? Well, nice. That was a really nice crab freeze.
Yeah.
CFB's going up. Is he going to Meridia as well?
No, looks like he's farming some health.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's gonna do this hell run. We have Elminster. We are seeing some suitless action, guys. Elminster is trying to navigate this water hell, while CFB is in the actual hell here. CFB is taking some damage, but he just needs to get out of this room. This is the rising tide.
He should be fine.
Yeah, he has a reserve. Should be good. Elminster taking some damage too. That is... Okay. It's getting really dicey for both of these players, but at this point, like, they're pulling out all the stops here.
More super missiles. Holy cow.
Yeah, we see some over there in the crab supers area too. Yeah, Elminster's trying to be a little extra careful here because running into these crabs, he gets a nice power bomb drop there. If he gets himself some missiles, he could do another crystal flash if he needs to.
It's going to be really close back K far for CFB. Okay, maybe not as close as I thought. That's good.
Yeah, he's all good.
We're going to see a Mama Turtle check here from Elminster, maybe?
Yeah, Elminster's he's trying to avoid these pirates, because the pirates, when you don't have any suits here...
Yeah, those French fries hit really hard.
Yeah, the beams, they do a lot of damage. So, ooh, he's gonna. Yeah, you just saw how much it did right there. It's if you take more than one hit with the amount of health he had, he would be dead.
What is it, Mama Turtle E-Tank? Here we go.
Okay, he just needs to jump on this shell. See missiles there. It's the wave
beam. Are you serious? What is going on right now?
We see an energy tank for CFB. These guys cannot find Varia. They can't find the gravity suit. Where are the items, Mishrak?
I don't know. Maybe Ridley just put them all in his room. He's got like 10 major items in his room.
Okay. What a pickup for Elminster. He just got himself some missiles. Amazing. Just amazing foresight to just check that minor item, and it pays off for him. He's gonna do this crystal flash. He's back to full health, and now he's just out of danger. He needs to make sure he doesn't get hit by Mama Turtle there.
What was its speed? I think it was another E-Tank.
At speed booster, yes, it was another energy tank. Yeah. Elminster now having the health to tank some damage there, but he's gotta do some platforming here. He's gonna jump real close to that pirate.
We're gonna see Varia wave.
I've seen it here before. I'm not gonna rule that possibility out.
There's gravity.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's pretty huge. It doesn't protect CFB. So in the randomizer, the gravity suit does not protect you from heat damage. So they need the Varia suit if they want to go into Lore Warfare. We see Elminster doing some morph jumps there. So I think, well, okay. CB is gonna deplete his reserves. He's gonna come into this area. So long as he does this correctly, he can do a crystal flash while he's checking this item. Because like it's really hard to check this item with only 200 health. But yeah, he has the safety of being able to crystal flash.
Oh, it's an E-Tank. That works.
Yeah, that works out for him. Getting himself some silver missiles too.
Looks like Elminster is making his way. He's going to check some of these. He can check the majors over here. Or he can't actually check those majors. Or excuse me, minors. He looks like he's going to check the sand pit.
Yeah, he wants to get over to the left sand pit. He's got to get past this this snail and stealing some damage to him.
He did save, so he'll just reset if it's nothing useful.
Right. Okay. CFB. He's got to open this wave gate. This is the gate glitch. You can use missiles. Now he's going to check Crocomire. What do we see here? We see the plasma beam. That's actually really nice. It's going to be a real nice pickup for Elminster, but he's gonna reset. That actually doesn't help him at the time, but he knows where it is, so you could go back and pick it up. What he's gonna do now? I wonder. He might go fight Botwoon, and maybe even go as far as to fight Dragon.
Yeah, I think he can certainly kill both of them. He can do everything he needs to. Although, how's he gonna get out of Dragon's pit? Am I crazy?
He has the X-ray scope. You get an X-ray climb.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, he can X-ray climb. CFB not getting string ball. It's nothing to do with that, especially with gravity now. I forgot that particular X-ray climb was allowed in Randomizer.
Yeah, you see this suitless Meridia going very, very slowly for Elminster, but yeah, it's still anyone's game at this point. These guys are still looking for the Varia suit.
Would be very interesting if Varia is at Dragon or Botwoon E-Tank.
Yeah. Okay.
We'd have a race again for sure.
CFB also checking some minor items here. I think these guys might be fully committed to doing chargeless.
Yeah, with 50 plus supers, it's
like,
pretty safe bet.
So, when you don't have the charge beam, when you fight Mother Brain 2 and Mother Brain 1, I should say, you need at least like you want to have at least like 70 supers worth of ammo. Okay, so CFB is trying to do a little bomb jump here. He might be a little too far left. Or
Spazer at Bawoon, which is nice for, well, kind of nice for Elminster. I mean, it is a beam upgrade, but space jump, grapple.
Yeah, no Variasuit.
Oh, is this
Elminster?
What is he doing? Why did he go down there?
Elminster resets.
That would have been that was a catastrophic time loss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him there.
Did he just forget?
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't want to go down there in the sand without gravity. You're not getting out. It's really difficult to get out. He's gonna have to fight Bawoon again.
Yeah, oh man, that Okay, he's going to get plasma. These are very interesting decisions here for Elminster.
He's still charged, so it's not like he could do an X-ray plasma. The strat on.
And he's gonna have to reset again. He fell into this pit, or maybe he just wants to get out of Meridia.
That you're probably right. That.
In any case, it's taking him a lot of time. Like, but I think he has, I think he has just sort of understood that this Meridia gamble has not worked out for him, and he's stuck in the sand again. He needs to watch out because these enemies here.
Nice job getting out with only 39 health left too. Wow.
He's got another room to traverse. This is not going to be easy for Elminster. Okay, he's trying to avoid these projectiles because I think if they tag him, he's going to die.
Now we're going to see CFB blow through Meridia because he's got gravity. He can clear all of it. No issues.
Yeah, he's gonna catch up. So this is gonna be interesting because if CFB he checks the left sand pit, and he's gonna see, he will see the plasma beam. Excuse me, having trouble with my words here, but he's gonna see the plasma beam, and he might opt to pick it up. He might just take the detour that you have to go all the way around again after picking up plasma, but it might be worth it to him.
What if Varia's at like check tool? Really amusing.
Okay. This is some interesting info here in the IRC. CFB sort of revealing never been, this is a quote from CFB, never been more tilted in my life, to be honest. That's a little, little revealing here, a little telling. I don't know if I would go as far to, tell that to my opponent, but he has said so to Elminster in the IRC, and being a little truthful about his position right now.
Yeah, what CFB doesn't know is that Elminster is probably just as tilted, if not more tilted.
Yeah.
Elminster still hasn't checked ice. That was just an E-tank, I think.
Okay, so there it is. CFB sees the plasma beam. Okay, he's just gonna reset. I really was wondering about that. Would he pick that up, or would he just forego it? I guess it's a good decision because these guys, they have all the ammo they need. They don't even really need the plasma beam. They don't even need charge beam.
Yeah, wave is kind of helpful because it lets you shoot through stuff, but plasma does almost nothing in this
they have the screw tag.
charge.
They have the screw tech, so that's that's going to be all they really have to use when they go into Lower Norfair. Elminster, he's thinking about it. Okay, he's going to pick up that energy tank. Yeah, I think he fully understands his position right now. He has to do this hell run. CFB not quite getting the ice clip here.
I wonder, is that Mach Troy too low?
Okay, there it is.
They're nice.
I think he was just a little late on his down grab. He can be a little finicky when you're trying to do the ice clip there. There are two ways getting to bottom one. You can do the ice clip as they demonstrated, or you can use the speed booster.
In fact, I think it's that room specifically as to why you need at least one of those items. There's no other way to get in there.
Okay, CFB actually skipping that spazer. This could be real crazy with this seed right now, Mish. They could find the speed booster and the various suit could be at Waterway. What do you think?
Wow. Yeah, they haven't found either one, and who can say where they're at, honestly.
Yeah, the speed booster is actually, not required to finish this game, but it could be required to finish these randomizers. So we're gonna find out.
Elminster not doing so well on that farm. He seems to be okay right now, but that was not a very good farm for him.
Yeah, it took him some time to get himself through there, and now he's at the energy refill.
Dragon maybe holds the keys.
The keys to going fast, perhaps.
Keys to getting out of the sea.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised here. I think CFB would just do the grapple kill, but opting to just waste all those super missiles works just as well.
Imagine we'll probably see a ship refill from him.
We see the spring ball. Elminster is swinging back and forth. There's the various suit. CFB has quite a bit of. He has quite the lead now.
This is absolutely CFB's match.
Yeah.
That doesn't put him in. Does that put him in go mode?
He needs a little bit more ammo. I would say. Yeah, he's gonna check some of these minor items.
He's really close.
Yeah. But I mean, actually, with that super missile, that's pretty much it. I think. Yeah. But who knows? Again, with how many times these guys have had some struggles throughout the match, another death could just even it up. So, pretty close to calling this one CFB's match, but anything could happen.
Gravity was where was Gravity? Gravity was
at the wave beam.
It was at wave beam.
Yeah. Which
required a hell run to do, and then Varia at Dragon. Wow, amazing!
What a scene! We started out with a mandatory X-ray pickup at the beginning of the game. A wreck ship that only had energy tanks and reserve tanks. Both players struggling to get to the X-ray scope. And actually, this is really, I like this decision by CFB. He's gonna go down the sand pit. He might pick up this plasma, but he doesn't really need it. We'll see.
I think he just wants to get out of Meridia.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go. Whoa, is he? Oh, he's gonna check. He's gonna get the super pack there. That makes sense.
Yeah. So now CFB shouldn't have any problems with ammo whatsoever. Up to 70 supers now. See you later, Plasma Beam. We have 70 supers. That's all the firepower we really need. Again, yeah, it was a huge risk that Elminster took going into Meridia. Like, I think he was really trying to hope that like the Varia suit was like after Balloon, it was at Mama Turtle, and just didn't work out for him. It was at Dragon. If he went a little bit, maybe if he committed to it, you know, doing the entire suitless Meridia, it would have paid off for him. But he just opted to leave, and CFB getting another super missile pack. Yeah, as we're seeing double super missile pickups here for both players.
I can certainly appreciate Elminster's decision to go Meridia. I mean, it was a good gamble, and if he hadn't played in the sand pit, he'd have been fine. He'd Bavaria and would have really done great things. I think it would have been a much closer race.
I think maybe the proper play there would have been to just go straight to Dragon and do the sandpit after. But unfortunately, the sandpit was just really giving Elminster a hard time, and he unfortunately had to reset like a couple of times, and you know, ended up just leaving Meridia entirely. So now he is behind.
I don't think CFB is going to check very much here in Lower Norfair. He just needs to kill Ridley and get out.
But hey, all is not lost. Again, it is best 2 out of 3 in these matches. Elminster, this guy is a really good player. He can definitely bring this back. But right now, CFB, he's in the driver's seat. It looks like everything's going, you know, going the right way for him in this seed. It was a really tough seed, so really impressive to see him, you know, persevere here. Hey, I want to see Game 3 too. I think, you know, these randomizer matches, they're always ridiculous, so when it goes to Game 3, that just makes it even better. These guys are putting it on the line. Again, the loser gets fourth place. The winner gets to move on to losers finals.
Now, Elm just now getting gravity. He's not going to be happy about that. He's not going to be happy about what he sees at Dragon either. He's going to know. He's going to wonder how different this seed would have been had he not gotten stuck in the sand.
The what ifs, you know. Nice little Kago there for CFB. Again, for CFB right now, he's pretty much in go mode. He doesn't have the charger beam, but doesn't really need it. Again, I don't even know if he's gonna check any other major items. Like he could check the Ridley E-Tank, but it's not necessary at all.
He just wants some power bumps here, probably. Not actually sure why he's farming right now.
He needs a little more ammo.
Really? Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
I
has
was looking at his maximum super not.
75 supers is quite the number.
I was like, what is he doing?
Okay. I think Elminster has forgotten that he does not have the speed booster. So he cannot go through the frog speedway.
That is a good microcosm of this whole seed right now. What just happened there for Elminster? Wanting the items you need and not having them. Heck, they might not actually get speed at all. At least CFB may not, unless he checks Ridley here.
Yeah, usually speed booster is like an imperative item, but for this seed, just hasn't shown up.
That was a good one. That was good.
30 supers. See you later, Ridley. Nothing to it. CFB not even gonna, it's not even gonna toy with his emotions to even see what's at Ridley.
Perish the thought of checking that.
Exactly. Item. Just, forget it. If it's charge beam, just like you see it and you're like, man, I picked up all this ammo. Charge beam was right here, but he's not even gonna bother with it. He'll save himself the trouble.
Perio is at Space Jump.
Again, something disastrous would have to happen here. For Elminster to catch back up. Like something disastrous would have to happen to CFB for Elminster to take this game. Because CFB's done with all 4 bosses. He has the ammo he needs to finish the game. To finish off Mother Brain, you need at least like 60 supers worth. Mother Brain 1 requires a little less ammo, and CFB has all of that. So he's gonna make his way to Turian. Elminster, unfortunately, gonna backtrack into Meridian now that he has the gravity suit. Okay, we joke about that. Okay, we do have rules in this tournament. Both of these players cannot open either of their Twitch chats. They cannot have the speed gaming, 3 chat open. If that happens, these guys are disqualified from the entire match. Okay.
Let's hopefully we're done with that.
Yeah,
entirely.
We've had some disqualifications. I'm gonna clear that up right now. We have had some disqualifications. It has been very controversial, but yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. These guys know what the rules are, and yeah, I would be very foolish if either of these players do that. So we're just gonna get that out of our minds, and hopefully we have a really good match here.
Elminster on his way over here to Dragon.
Yeah.
As CFB's just making his way out up to Turian. I think we'll see a ship refill from him.
Oh yeah.
He needs absolutely. The supers.
Absolutely.
I kind of would like to see what Elminster's reaction will be.
I mean, it's very sinking feeling, just like...
He has to feel really far behind right now already, because he had to go through Meridia twice.
I mean...
And this is gonna make him realize that he probably is not gonna win this match. Or at least this particular game, not the match, but the game itself.
I don't know, I'm of the mentality that until the other guy done's, like, hopefully I still have a chance. Like, I keep the hope alive. But,
absolutely.
But, you have a point.
just given how stupid this seed has been, he has to think if CFB didn't do one thing that I did, then he'd be fine.
Yeah.
And I'd be way behind. So we'll find out. Well, we already know, but game 2 is going to be really exciting as well.
I mean, these guys are like, you can finish these randomizers like under an hour. These guys are already past the hour mark, and like when it gets to that point, like you start, it's a real bad feeling. But Elminster finally getting that Varia, and now he has to go all the way back down to Lower Norford. That's why he is so far behind. But again, all 3 games are scheduled for today. Game 2 coming right after this. So if you're rooting for Elminster, you know, he's down a game, but he can definitely come back. Don't rule him out.
Wow, entering Turian at over an hour. That's crazy. What a seed. For players of this skill level. We didn't get any progression items until... it was a really long time, that's for sure. We didn't get anything in Redshift.
We saw high jump boots.
Yeah.
Like, right. And,
like a half of progression item. I'm actually surprised Elminster's getting plasma here. Although, I wonder why he's doing that.
Yeah, very interesting decision there. So he'd be making his way through these Metroid rooms. Again, the 4th room, just gonna group them all together. Use his missiles. He could afford to use his super right there to save a little bit of time, but using the missiles, got a full ammo count, and we'll see if he can skip the big Metroid. Looks like he's just gonna damage himself. He doesn't have the speed booster, it makes it a little bit slower, but yeah, I think this is fine. Taking a little damage here, and then just getting grabbed by the baby. Anyway, just to give you all some info, we are down to the final 4 players. We have Elminster and CFB in the losers semis right now. Winner of this will take on Ponk at the losers finals. And sitting in the grand finals is Galamaz. And because he has not lost a match, in order for Elminster, CFB, or Ponk to win this tournament, they have to beat Galamaz 2 sets of 2 out of 3.
Is it still a best of 3 in the finals?
I believe it is.
Wow, I have to beat him twice. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Galamaz had a huge advantage in the grand finals. We had 88 participants in this tournament. We did have some people withdraw. One of them was, I would say, one of the most notable players was Leodox, a very good randomizer player. Fortunately, had to withdraw from the tournament. But yeah, we see CFB. If he nails all 60 super shots here, that's gonna defeat Mother Brain 2 for him. But yeah, 88 participants in the randomizer tournament. It's been a pretty long tournament, but we're coming to the end. Excuse me, grand finals is not today. We're still making our way through. We only have the loser semis scheduled for right now, and then the losers finals will be scheduled at a different time whenever the players find the convenient time for themselves.
Really nice easy mother brain for CFB there. He didn't miss a single super shot.
Yeah,
I think.
it was really easy. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, you are watching Speed Gaming 3. If you go to speedgaming.org, there are some links there for the events and the schedule. There's tons of stuff happening today. If you're tuning in to multiple channels, there are 4 Speed Gaming channels. We have Speed Gaming 2, 3, and 4. So there's the link to the past randomizer, all sorts of stuff happening. Again, really appreciate you all tuning in. Elminster just wanting to know what that minor item was. Sort of extraneous at this point. He doesn't really need any ammo. I mean, you can go with Charger Beam probably, but CFB has just about wrapped up this match. He just has to escape and finish the game.
Yeah, Elm's also in go mode, so I'm still not sure why he's checking extra stuff like that, but maybe if it was another super pack, he'd have picked it up to avoid farming a little bit less. So, are there any rules about like forfeiting the actual match? Not the whole match, but like if somebody has a really big lead and you forfeit, is that okay? Is there any penalty for that?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering if Elminster will just finish out this run, or if he'll just forfeit and go into the next match once he sees CFB done.
There's no penalty. When it has, and we've seen a lot of players do it too, just to get on to the next match. Probably might see Elminster do it too, because sometimes you really just want to wash your hands out of the bad seed that you get. And this one didn't go very well for Elminster, but we'll see if he can bounce back game 2. Ooh, just a reserve tank right behind Ridley. Man, where was that charge beam? We're gonna find out. Yeah, thanks to the staff for putting together this nice little randomizer. In the credits, they actually give you like the item locations, so we'll find out where it was.
That's an official SRL race time of 1:08.19 for CFB. As Elminster makes quick work of Ridley, and he's on his way out. Did you actually check the Ridley item?
Yes,
I didn't see
it was
that.
a reserve tank.
Okay. Wow, so almost no progression items except for the bare minimum what they needed to finish the game.
Yeah, it was quite the scene.
That's a wild seed. It looks like Elm is still going to just finish this seed out.
Yeah. I think, yes, I think Elm is known for, I think he usually keeps his IRC closed until he's done or until he wants to forfeit.
It makes sense. I mean, it just gets rid of all the distractions.
Right. So, I think, the viewers might be, sort of restless, want to go on to game 2, but I think it's fine. Elminster just doesn't want the game. He doesn't want the game to win. Sometimes you don't want that randomizer to win.
Absolutely, and sometimes it's very satisfying just to finish the run.
Yeah, exactly. The randomizer may have gotten the best of you, but by finishing it, you've survived it in a way.
It becomes kind of personal after a while.
So, what do you think is gonna happen in game 2, Ms. Shrek? Like, both of these players. This is always interesting to me. Both these players went to the wreck ship early, and it turned out to be a dud. Do you think they're gonna do it again in the second game? Go wreck ship early?
CFB loves the early wreck ship play. He really does. So if he has the stuff to do it, he'll go. I can't see him not going.
Okay. I think I like that.
What I know he hates doing is Suitless Meridia. He hates it.
Yeah.
Now let's see where some items are. Where is Charge Beam and where is Speed?
Charge Beam was at Plasma Beam. And Speed Booster was at Screw Attack.
Okay, I see. I was reading it wrong. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Quite the scene. But these guys, like CFB, actually, both players, planned ahead. They were getting a lot of super missiles, so they were ready to go without charge. So.
Yeah, I mean, Elminster was picking up stuff almost immediately when he saw. I think because the game handed them maybe 25 supers almost immediately, and so Elminster just was picking up all kinds of ammo, and he was in a good position to not have to search for items. And then the game just literally kept dumping super missile packs at people.
41%. That's quite a big percentage you see there. You don't always see that many items be collected, but these guys needed the ammo to finish the game.
Well, CFB got the 41, so it's good. Got the 41.
Yeah, it's always interesting to me, like, which players stick to their guns in their routing. Like, if they go to early wreck ship, if they, change the decision, just go down to fight crate first. There are a lot of major items when you don't go down, or when you don't go up the red tower, you just go back down. There's Spazer, there's the 2 major items in the crate's lair, and then the ice beam and the high jump locations in Norfair. So a lot of major items there that can really pay off for you, but just as well you can go into wreck ship and find the items you need. So it's always interesting to see what happens in the second game.
It's really funny because I mean the Suitless Meridia was not. I mean, if you look at where the items were, it was not a bad play by Elminster. It was just unfortunate he got stuck in the sand. If he had been able to finish it out, it would have been really close because he would have had Varia and would have been able to go to Lower Norfair while CFB was getting gravity. So it would have been down to the wire. Just an unfortunate mistake.
Yeah. Looks like CFB sort of keeping himself relaxed here with some, Tetris attack. Some players, they opt to practice. So CFB actually switching games, playing some Tetris attack, and sort of, I guess, not too worried about the next game.
I've never been one who likes to practice like in the middle of a race or right before a race or anything like that. I don't know. I'm too nervous. So like I'll practice all the time and be ready to go, but then once it's maybe 20-30 minutes out for the race, I'm not going to do something like practice crate quick kill or Fantoon or anything like that, because the last thing I want to happen is me to suddenly start missing it in practice and be like, oh god, what am I going to do in a run?
Interesting. Okay.
It's just kind of a
Yes.
mental thing for me anyway.
Right.
Maybe I'm missing something, but why didn't we see a baby skip for either one of them?
Yeah.
They didn't even
I
attempt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a little bit harder without the speed booster because you
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
yeah. So maybe just not comfortable with it and just opt to do without it.
No speed booster. That's the reason.
I mean, it's certainly doable, but
Yeah,
it might not be worth the effort for these guys.
it would take a lot more jumps than it's worth.
Ooh, looks like quite a few shots short here for Elminster. He's trying to finish off Mother Brain 1. Really didn't want to use any of his supers, but he can afford, several misses here.
He just needs 60 supers in this phase, right?
Yeah, in phase 2.
Yeah, he had 6 extra, so he should be completely fine.
Yeah. And you never know, Mother Brain 2 can definitely troll you, but, crouching, being very evasive with where she places her head.
Hope Elm likes onion rings right now, because he's getting a steady dose of them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shout out to Siberion for tracking for us. Thank you very much for doing that.
Yeah.
I think Siberian was also handling the restream, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
I could be wrong on that, but I think so.
Yeah, we're actually going to swap out commentators. Me and Mishrak. My name is Joseph, and I'm joined by Mishrak. And we will not be joining you for Game 2. We will have a new set of commentators. But yeah, again, thanks everyone for watching. Down to the final 4 of the Super Metroid Item Randomizer Tournament. And this is the loser semifinals. Elminster versus CFB. So the rest of the match will be ongoing. Game 2 is coming your way right after this.
I'm actually really excited for the finals now. I did not realize they had to beat Galamos twice.
Yeah, that's the double elimination format.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I like this. November 13th is Fiesel Taco Night. I endorse this.
Wow,
entirely.
Fiesel Taco Night. Where'd you see that? Is that on the
there.
schedule or something? Speed gaming where Fiesel eats tacos on
Yes.
stream.
Yes, we need that on the schedule, please.
Come on, Fiesel. You can do that, I believe. Fiesel eats all the tacos on stream.
I digress. We have Elminster finishing off Mother Brain 3. And should be finishing up shortly. This is... excuse me. This is not too great of a time. When you get close to about an hour and 20, that means the seed really got you. So, yeah, again, hopefully Elminster, you can bounce back. You just gotta, hopefully shake off what the randomizer gave him this time around, and maybe he can win himself Game 2 and force a Game 3 against CFB. But right now, CFB is up 1 game, needs to win 1 more to move on to the losers finals against Pong.
Yeah, I would expect Elminster to bounce back from this. He's a very experienced, a very good player. So we'll see another great match from him.
Yeah, again, when you don't have the speed booster, you just have to wall jump up this criteria shaft. Woo! We had some choice words in the comments there, but yeah, Elminster, not a fan of that seed whatsoever, but he is.
He's glad to be done with it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's going to be it for Elminster. He finishes up as the runner-up with an hour, 20 minutes, and 47 seconds official SRL race time. He might take a break for a little bit, but again, Game 2 is coming all right. Game 2 is coming right after this. I am actually going to hop out. Again, my name was Just Defend. I was joined by Mishrak. Say hello, Mish.
Yo.
And yeah, thank you for having us. Don't miss Game 2. This is the losers finals of Super Metroid Item Randomizer. And yeah, we're down to the final 4. Winner needs to move on to face Ponk. And in the grand finals is Galamaz. So those games will be scheduled sometime later. But again, we will be seeing you all later. So thanks for having us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Game 2 of the Item Randomizer Tournament. I am Quickie Mart, and I'll be joined here shortly by Sacred Hooves, who's just taking care of a couple other issues right now. Actually, sounds like he's in. Sacred Hooves, how are you doing tonight?
Not too bad, actually. I just got on vacation for the week, so this is a great way to start it.
With some Super Metroid. Nothing better.
Ah, yes. And unfortunately, last match we saw, the Pair Nation saw a very, very deep blow, but as Elm has proven in this tournament, even in these loser brackets, do not underestimate him, because Game 2 and 3 is where he turns around and shows you what he's hiding.
We will definitely have a miracle on Zebus. Dream on! All joking aside, actually, no, all joking is required, actually, because this is fun. This is all about fun. Yeah, it looks like both the runners are getting set up. They have the seed. Just waiting for everybody to ready up in the IRC chat. But that last game, man, that was a really, really trolly seed with Varia at space jump and gravity down on lower Norfair or upper Norfair. Sorry.
And it's all fun and games till someone hits an ouch.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
But this time we got Sova, Chute, and Gamer, so hopefully it won't be too rough.
All right. Is my mic fine? Say, hey, here's some people on chat saying not coming through all right. Ooh, and too loud. Okay. Turn my gain down a bit.
The calm before the storm.